We're back on the south coast again, here at St Mary's. We're not very many days on from when you last saw us. We have played one match in between, but I thought I'd come back for this one because it's gonna kind of decide our future in the Champions League, whether we get top 8 or not. And there have been some transfer rumblings. So, let's go and see what's been going on. Okay, as you can see, we are home via Real. They are clinging on to a qualification place at the moment in the top 24. I think they're 23rd. And we obviously probably need a point on... Well, a win definitely gets us top 8. A point might be enough. The one game we have played was away Arsenal, and we went 1-0 down in injury time at the end of the first half. And lots of people weren't playing that well. And we were playing our normal, quite attacking sort of game. And I switched it to our more defensive tactic, and we improved quite a bit. And Gagliardini managed to get a lovely equaliser. And then with a minute to go, Rocco Simic, who's had a very disappointing year and is probably on his way out, dinked the ball over the Arsenal keeper. 2-1 win. Get in, boys. Still 9th, but now nicely within range of Europe. Talking of Europe, not just yet, I'm getting ahead of myself. Transfer-wise, now, we have an offer in and a contract accepted at the moment. We are just waiting for a work permit, so it should all go through. He is likely to get one. Taylan Bulut, who sounds a bit Turkish, probably German-Turkish, I would imagine. Let's have a look. Yes. Great physicals and pretty decent already at everything else. He's not quite in the Walker-Peters league at the moment, so he's going to be a backup. We've had to agree to regular starter and important player next season because I couldn't get him any other way. He is, as you can see, a wonder kid, so we've managed to nab another one. Plenty of potential, and the wage isn't too bad. It's a couple of million, I think, and he had an £8.25 million release clause. So, or was it 7 million? I'm not entirely sure because it was in euros, I think, when I did it. So it might be no 7 million, obviously £7 million release clause. So yeah, he should be coming in the door. I've accepted a loan bid for Andre Gomez. I don't think he'll go because he didn't look like he wanted to. And I wasn't really overly keen on doing it because he would leave us with no goalkeeper in the under-21s if he went. Obviously one of the first team boys could fill in, but if one of them got injured, then I don't know, we'd end up with a grey boy in goal. And that's far from ideal. Now, as you can also see, lots of offers for James Ward-Prowse. Brighton have an actual offer in, 11 million, which is what the board said they wanted for him. And the rest of them are loan offers. I have a few of them, I think, probably a couple of them, maybe, where there might be a mandatory fee at the end of it. Most of them are optional fees. And I was happy to do that because, A, most of them are paying quite a bit of money. As you can see here, they're paying like sort of £50,000 or £75,000 a month for the privilege. They're not paying much in terms of his wages, but that covers a lot of his wages. And like I say, there are the optional fees, and he's got 2 more years left on his deal after the end of this season. So obviously his value will probably drop, but we are not desperate to sell him yet. It's not like sort of we have to get rid to get anything for him. So, and he has really dropped down the pecking order. Oddly though, did play at right back again in the game against Arsenal because we didn't really have any right backs left. Anyway, that's enough of all the transfer stuff. Let's get on to this and see if we can get ourselves into that top 8 and get ourselves a little bit of time off in probably February, I would imagine. Right, let's do that. You really? we're strong tackling you, are we? Not sure. Right. Well, we definitely want to go in hard on you and trigger the press on you, because you're the deep line playmaker. So you're going to be the one probably spreading the ball around, aren't you? And let's get these wing backs on their wrong foot as well, if we can. So, and I'm going to have to remember to shut up for that bloody music. Yeah, alright then. Ex-Tottenham man, Juan Foyth. Okay. Right, pump fists. Right, there we go. Right then, I will see you the other side of this bloody music. 45 seconds of my life every bloody time. Still, here we are, at home, it's Villarreal. Already into the knockouts, of course, just which round of it we start them in. Got some news about Vitor Roque that Brazil weren't looking at signing him because of his poor recent form. And it's like, he scored 17 goals in like 20 something appearances in the Premier League this season so far. Yeah, just don't pick him. Why would you? I mean, suits me fine. I like it when Brazil lose, but okay. Entirely sure what happened there, but we'll go with it. Yours, KWP, Alderete, Lavia, dropping into that hole. Ulrich, nice. Arribas, yes, of course. Oh, Gagliardini. Shelderup is suspended. That's another reason for the gaps in the matchday squad. After his little faux pas against Barcelona. Oh, should have had a go, Ulrich. Okay, nicely done. Slips into midfield. Come on, let's work our way up. Nice. Oh, played it over Vitor Roque. Brings it down. Were you seriously trying one from there with the outside of your foot? Maybe Brazil are right. Oh! Could have gone anywhere. Ended up getting cleared and hoping this highlight. Yes, there we go. I always hate it when those highlights go on for that long. Right, here we go again. Building up from the back. Sutalo, plenty of space. Finds Ulrich. Clips it through. Gagliardini. Right, Arribas taking today's corners. And Ulrich, no. Gagliardini, go on. No. Still nothing actually on target apparently. Oh no, there we go, finally got one on target. Right, this is the corner itself, not the bit before it. Sutalo heads it over. I mean, it's all us at the moment. Don't start letting them get back into this, boys. Let's not take the foot off the gas. I mean, as things stand, we are still not safe because Monaco and Milan could still both overhaul us. We could get dumped out of that top 8 at this rate. Oh, good save, Livakovic. Comes and claims it confidently. He's got a fight on his hands to keep that first team place. Karnaseki is really pushing him now. He's not far behind him at all. Oh my word. Right, I'm going to have to shout at you and demand more now because this is unacceptable. They're coming back into this. Why have we dropped and taken our foot off the gas? Been all over them for half an hour and now it's all them. I don't understand the switch. I don't know what's happened in your heads, why you've stopped playing properly. Just get out there and do something. Okay, Ulrich gets Arribas into an advanced position, tries to get the cross in, and now we're going to get hit on the counter, and they've got a man in acres of space on this side. Somebody spot him, or don't need to because you just let him run. Oh, this is what happens when you don't take advantage when you're massively on top, boys. And I'm not happy, am I? I'm not happy again. And we are going to cock up the top 8 here at the moment, aren't we? We are going to cock this up, and you're going to end up with an extra 2 games that we cannot afford. This squad, as you can see, by the fact there's only about 6 people sat on that bench, is not big enough to cope with all these games. No, that doesn't mean you can lose the FA Cup game on purpose. On, knock it inside. There you go. You've got acres of space to move into, Satalo. Bring them to you. Create the space behind them. Come on. Go on, finish. Arribas. That's more like it. That's proper football. And someone crossed the ball with the proper foot instead of cutting back for no apparent reason. Nicely slipped in by Walker Peters. Gagliardini straight away. Arribas scuffs it in, but it's in. Right. Really his thing, is it? Winning aerial balls. Come on, that's yours. Oh, come on. You could have got to that first. I'm sure you could have got to that first. Oh, it's off the outside of the post. Can we stop giving them, good chances? One of you. Make a decision. Go on, Vitor. Go on. Oh. You didn't really know what you were doing there, did you? Didn't have a clue what you were up to. I don't think you're going to get a nice talking to at half time. Great. Valeri's dead on his feet after 45 minutes. Brilliant. That's handy. Yeah, I'm not actually happy with what you've done out there so far. Alderetti's not having a great day. Yeah, Valeri's done. Ulrich's done. I can only presume Ulrich's played an under-21s game. Right. Well, what we'll do is we'll put Nianzou on for Ulrich. Even though I've liked the way Ulrich's played, and you can see he's played well. And then we'll shift Lavia in to that position. And we'll put Bella Kotchap on for Alderete. And... Right, well, Bischoff is not really a left back. Tell you what we'll do. The thing is, Valeri's playing quite well. We'll leave Valeri out there for the moment. Might have to bring JWP on and then swap KWP over the other side. Right. Need a little bit more out of some of you boys. Yeah, come on. Sort yourselves out. Right. Still not sure because of the games that will be played tomorrow what this is going to mean for us and whether we're going to get pipped as things stand. Or, I mean, we know the win puts us through in the top 8. We know a win does that. So let's just get the blooming win. Come on, you got space here, boys. Oh, Arribas. Vitor, oh, that's weak, Vitor. Come on. I haven't got another forward on the bench for this game. Simic is unregistered for this and Balogun's still out injured. You are it. And I haven't got Shelder above either. So I can't shove him up front. I don't think anyone else can play up front in this blooming side. So if you don't cut the mustard up there, no one's going to. Alright, I mean, Valeri's half dead. Yeah, see, absolutely no one else can play striker. Sort yourself out. Right, well, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, and we're going to take Valeri off and swap those two over. Kyle Walker-Peters has a fairly strong left foot, so he can try doing that on the other flank. And I'm going to demand more again. Okay, Arribas, Nyanzu, Lavia. Okay, working up the pitch. Hey, there you go. Right, sorry about that. That was my phone making noises. But whilst it was doing that and the soothing tones were coming out of it, Vitor Roque seemed to get his head together. Lovely run into space. Nice finish. Beautiful stuff. That's what we want. JWP on to take these set pieces now. Don't get caught on a counter. Don't get caught on the. You're going to get caught on the counter. Okay, we've had time to get back. Right. Come on. Supposed to be closing people down here. Oh, there we go. Vitor Roque picks up the stray pass. Arribas into Vitor Roque. Oh, go across the keeper, Vitor. We've spoken about this. Like you did for the goal. You see how that worked? When you scored the goal. Okay. I mean, we have been looking at those match stats. Much the better side. But, as usual, can't... interesting choice of pass. Why did you pass it back there? Just get it in the middle. Okay, we'll dish out a little bit of praise. Alright, JWP, nicely done. Arribas is not going to get that. Asking a lot, and now... Okay, oh, Walker-Peters, nicely done. Oh, and then... and if they score from this, Kyle... Right, they've made some substitutions. Okay. Oh, nice. Lavia's got plenty of space. Gets it into Arribas. Oh, again, across the goalkeeper. Always across the goalkeeper. You teach children this. How are you boys in your 20s and haven't learnt that by now? Nearly 30s, some of you. Aye, aye. That's been unnecessarily kept alive, and don't you dare. Don't you dare. Go on, go on. There we go, Nyanzu. Well done. Right, what have we got? 2 substitutions left. Everyone is absolutely dead. God. This squad is so threadbare, it's not true. Right, see, I mean... Right, okay, more shuffling around. Nyanzu's going to go there. He's going to go there. He's going to go out there. Gets a booking off the pitch. Let's go. Right. I mean, we've got an XG of over 3 here. We've dominated this game for the most part, and yet we've seen them have some chances. But maybe it hasn't been anywhere near as close as my mind has made it. I don't know. Oh, go on, Gagliardini. Go on. Oh, come on. You just got to get that across and try to. Oh, Prowse lifts it over. That's it. We are through to the last 16 of the Champions League. We are currently second in that table, I think. It's not bad for a first run at the thing, is it? Right, we'll be back to wrap up in a minute. Right, well there it is. Confirmation, we are through. We are top 8 and 6 wins out of 8 games, and our only 2 defeats were against Milan and Barcelona, who have 4 more European titles between them than we have played Champions League matches in our history. So I think we can probably be let off for losing to giants of the European game such as that. And of course we beat Bayern Munich in amongst all that, in that ridiculous game. So, time to concentrate on the league for a little bit, although we have got the FA Cup immediately after the transfer deadline. Well, our first game after, not immediately. Got Bournemouth. We might well come back for that cup game. So we won't have moved on too much, but obviously all the transfer stuff will have been done and dusted by then. So we'll know where we stand with that. We'll play the Bournemouth game with whoever seems to be able to manage to stay upright at this point. And then we finally actually get a whole week off in between matches, and only play on weekends in February at the moment. And of course, if there's any Champions League draw, we will show you that as well. But that's a nice success for Saints. Totally uncharted territory. Well, this whole Champions League has been uncharted territory, but even more uncharted territory now. Knockout stages of the Champions League. So, thank you for joining me. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.